What if the very thing that broke you was always meant to heal you? I fell apart in silence. No one knew the weight I carried. Every night I cried for answers. Every morning still miscarried. I asked the sky for mercy. I asked the ground to hold me. But all I got was quiet and the darkness growing slowly. But something moved inside the pain, something I could not explain. Like fire doesn't only burn, sometimes it's how we learn. Tears become healing. What I lost became the door. Tears become healing. I'm not broken anymore. Every wound that bled in secret, every night I fell apart, was the hand of something greater. Redesigning all my heart. Tears become healing. Tears become healing. I remember standing hollow in the ruins of my hoping. Every prayer felt like an echo. Every door I tried was closing. But through the cracks came something golden, a light I couldn't fight. And in the wreckage of my seasons, I found a different life. I never thought that I would see this kind of beauty living in me. But grace has a language all its own that speaks loudest when you're alone. Tears become healing. What I lost became the door. Tears become healing. I am not broken anymore. Every wound that bled in secret, every night I fell apart, was the hand of something greater. Redesigning of my heart. Tears become healing. Tears become healing. You didn't waste a single tear. You didn't miss a single fear. Every sleepless night I faced was you preparing me for grace. I couldn't see it through the storm. I couldn't feel it being formed. But now I stand here in the light, and everything I cried feels right. Tears become healing. Tears become healing. Every drop was not in vain. Not in vain. Tears become healing. Healing. And I will never be the same. What the enemy meant for breaking, you turn it into something new. Every tear I cried in darkness was a seed I planted into you. Tears become healing. What I lost became the door. Tears become healing. I'm not broken anymore. Every wound that bled in secret, every night I fell apart, was the hand of something greater. Redesigning of my heart. Tears become healing. Tears become healing. And even now, your tears are not wasted. After the worst year of your life, there is still life. I need you to believe that. They don't show you the after. They don't show you what comes next. They just show you the falling, not the breath that fills the chest. But I've lived past the breaking. I've seen the other side. And what waited for me after is more than I could describe. The breaking was not the burial. It was not the final word. After the breaking came the blooming. After the silence came what I heard. After the breaking, there is beauty. After the winter, there is spring. After the morning comes the dancing. After the broken, there is healing. And I know it doesn't feel it when you're lying in the dust. But after the breaking, there is something you can trust. I've talked with those who made it from the places no one returns. I've heard them say the same thing, that the morning somehow learns to find you in the darkness, to pull you back to light. That after all the breaking, there was morning after night. The breaking was not the burial. It was not the final word. After the breaking came the blooming. After the silence came what I heard. After the breaking, there is beauty. After the winter, there is spring. After the morning comes the dancing. After the broken, there is healing. And I know it doesn't feel it when you're lying in the dust. But after the breaking, there is something you can trust. Hold on past the breaking. Hold on past the pain. Hold on past the season that feels like only rain. Hold on, morning's coming. Hold on, you're not done. Hold on past the breaking. Hold on, you're the one. After the breaking, you will rise. After the darkness, morning sky. After the sweeping, joy comes in. After the losing, you will win. I've seen it, I've lived it, I've come through the fire. And everything after was better, was higher. The breaking was just the beginning of me. After the breaking, I was finally free. The other side of your breaking is waiting. Keep going. I looked around at the lowest point of my life, and somehow I was not alone. at midnight, in the courtroom where I lost, in the cemetery in December, standing there unsure the cost. In the apartment I was leaving, with boxes on the floor, I looked around expecting nothing, but I felt you at the door. Not in the thunder, not the fire, but a stillness I can't explain. Even here you found me, even here you stayed. Even here you are present, even here grace remains. Even here in the wreckage, even here in the pain, I didn't have to be worthy, I didn't have to be whole. Even here you were faithful, even here in my soul. In the silence after leaving, in the grief after the call, in the room where I said nothing, while I watched everything fall. In the mirror I avoided, in the name I couldn't face, in the life I thought was finished, you were filling up the space. Not in the thunder, not the fire, but a stillness I can't explain. Even here you found me, even here you stayed. Even here you are present, even here grace remains. Even here in the wreckage, even here in the pain, I didn't have to be worthy, I didn't have to be whole. Even here you are faithful, even here in my soul. There is no here where you are absent. There is no depth you will not go. There is no dark room dark enough to keep out what you want me to know. And what you want me to know tonight is that I was never alone inside. Even when I felt invisible, you saw me and you stayed beside. Even here, in every broken room I know. Even here, I have never been alone. In the pit, in the fire, in the waiting, in the silence, in the fall, in the aching. Even here, your grace was renovating. Even here, my soul was not forsaken. Wherever you are right now, even here, you are not alone. Forgiveness wasn't for them. It was the only way I could get my life back. I carried it for years, like a stone inside my chest. I told myself that holding it was giving me something like rest, but I was slowly disappearing under all that weight. And I knew the only exit was to open up that gate. Not because they deserved it, not because what happened was okay, but because I deserve freedom more than I deserve the pain. I forgave what almost destroyed me, and it didn't make it right. I forgave what almost destroyed me because I couldn't live in that night. I let it go, not for the other. I let it go to be made whole. I forgave what almost destroyed me, and it finally freed my soul. There's a difference between forgiving and pretending nothing happened. There's a space between releasing and pretending you were glad. I forgave with all my damage. I forgave with scars intact. I forgave because the prison wasn't where I wanted to go back. Not because they deserved it, not because what happened was okay, but because I deserve freedom more than I deserve the pain. I forgave what almost destroyed me, and it didn't make it right. I forgave what almost destroyed me because I couldn't live in that night. I let it go, not for the other. I let it go to be made whole. I forgave what almost destroyed me, and it finally freed my soul. Forgiveness is a weakness. It's the bravest battle fought. It's laying down the weapon that was really hurting you the most. And the moment that I chose it, something heavy broke away. And I breathed for the first time in years on an ordinary day. Free, I am finally free. The chains of what was done to me don't define what I will be. I forgave and it was worship. I forgave and it was war. I fought my way to freedom, and I'm not locked up anymore. Forgiveness is one of the hardest and holiest things a person can do. You can do it. Your healing was never only for you. It was always meant to reach someone else. I didn't go through all of this just to keep it to myself. I didn't come back from the breaking just to put my story on a shelf. Every wound that has been restored in me is a language that I speak to the one still in the middle of the season, dark and bleak. I was healed so I could heal someone. I was found so I could go and find. I was loved through all my broken pieces. So I love the ones who've been left behind. Yeah. Heal people, heal people. Hey, that's why I came through the fire. Heal people, heal people. Hey, that's why I'm still standing higher. Every scar becomes a sermon. Every story lights a room. Heal people, heal people. And now I'm coming for you. I know what it feels like to drown in a silence no one breaks. I know what it feels like to be invisible in a crowd that never waits. So I reach back into the waters where I know that you are now. I reach back with everything I'm carrying. I will show you how I was healed so I could heal someone. Oh, I was found so I could go and find. I was loved through all my broken pieces. So I love the ones who've been left behind. Heal people, heal people. Hey, that's why I came through the fire. Heal people, heal people. That's why I'm still standing higher. Every scar becomes a sermon. Every story lights a room. Heal people, heal people. And now I'm coming for you. Your pain was not for nothing. Your test became your testimony. Your mess became your message. And your healing is not yours alone. Go find the one still broken. Go find the one still lost. Go be the thing you needed when you didn't know the cost. And heal people, heal people. Heal people. Take your story to the broken. Take your fire to the cold. Take your hard one healing with you, and let the world be told we came through. We came through. And now we go back for the others. We came through. We came through. Sisters, fathers, sons, and mothers, heal to heal, heal to heal. Everything you've been through now is real, and it's a weapon and a gift. Heal people, heal people. Go and lift. This album was never just about you. Now go and bring someone else through. Grief doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to show you what you're made of. I used to run from sadness like it was something to be ashamed of. Kept smiling through the broken seasons, kept performing who I claimed to love. But grief knocked on my door one morning and refused to be ignored. It sat down at my table and it asked me what I was living for, and I didn't have an answer clean enough to hide behind. So I sat with all the silence and let grief unpack my mind. What grief taught me is that I am deeper than the pain. What grief taught me is that love doesn't disappear in rain. Oh, what grief taught me is that beauty can be born from loss. What grief taught me is that healing always has a cost. And I'm grateful for the lesson, even though I paid so much. Oh, what grief taught me was the most important thing I know. I learned to hold things loosely. I learned my joy can't be external. I learned that what I thought was permanent was always meant to be ephemeral. I learned the ones who've suffered deepest are the ones who love the strongest. I learned that going through the valley made my roots grow longer, longer. I didn't look for this classroom, didn't ask to be enrolled, but grief became the teacher that reached down into my soul. What grief taught me is that I am deeper than the pain. Oh, what grief taught me is that love doesn't disappear in rain. What grief taught me is that beauty can be born from loss. What grief taught me is that healing always has a cost. And I'm grateful for the lesson, even though I paid so much. What grief taught me was the most important thing I know. I wouldn't trade the knowing, even if I could trade the ache, because the depth that sorrow gave me is the depth I now can take into every room of suffering, into every life that's breaking. I can sit beside the grieving because I know what they are facing. Grief was not my ending, not my ending, not my ending. Grief was not my grave, not my grave, not my grave. Grief became the schoolroom where I finally learned to be brave. And if you're in the morning, if you're lost inside the loss, let the ache become a teacher. There is treasure in the cost. Honor your grief. It is teaching you something irreplaceable. I thought it was over. I didn't know it was only beginning. Oh, yeah. I was lying on the floor of a life I didn't choose. Every door had closed before me. There was nothing left to lose. I called it devastation. I called it the end. I didn't know that in that breaking, you were breaking me to mend. I couldn't read the blueprints, couldn't see the master plan, but the architect was working with steady, gentle hands. I didn't know I was being rebuilt, didn't know you were here all along. I didn't know that the pain in my hands was the shaping of someone strong. I thought I was falling apart, I was falling into place. I didn't know I was being rebuilt into something filled with grace. There were people who had left me. There were seasons stripped and bare. There were chapters full of losses that I couldn't seem to bear. But I see it now so clearly. Every loss was just a layer. Every wound became a window. Every silence was a prayer. I couldn't read the blueprints, couldn't see the master plan. Oh, but the architect was working with steady, gentle hands. I didn't know I was being rebuilt, didn't know you were here all along. I didn't know that the pain in my hands was the shaping of someone strong. I thought I was falling apart, I was falling into place. I didn't know I was being rebuilt into something filled with grace. Every scar is architecture. Every break is open space. Every hollow place inside me was just room to hold your grace. I was down but not abandoned. I was lost but being led. I was walking through my winter, but you planted spring ahead. Being rebuilt, rebuilt, right in the middle of a mess. Right in the middle, oh yeah. Being rebuilt, rebuilt, coming out of this with more, not less. What I mourned is my destruction, was the making of my song. I didn't know I was being rebuilt, but I'm standing here, I'm strong. What broke you, built you. Don't you dare give up now. I used to hide every scar, now I know. These scars are the proof I made it. I wore long sleeves over everything that told a story I wasn't proud of. I covered up the evidence of every battle I had come up from. I thought that scars meant weakness, that the marks meant I had failed. But something shifted in my spirit, and a different truth was revealed. These aren't signs of shame, these are signs of fight. These aren't stains of darkness, these are marks of light. I got scars that shine, evidence of grace. that shine. I've met people who were flawless on the surface and the outside, but they hadn't been through fire, and they hadn't learned what I know now. The most beautiful are broken, the most glorious have bled, and the scars that they are carrying are the truest things ever said. These aren't signs of shame, aren't signs of shame. These are signs of fight. These are signs of fight. These aren't stains of darkness. These are marks of light. I got scars that shine, evidence of grace inside the womb. Scars that shine, proof that I came through. Every break that tried to take me, every night they tried to end me, left behind a shining story that the world will see in me. I've got scars that shine. Show your scars. Show your scars. You don't have to hide them. Show your scars. Show your scars. Let the broken find them. Show your scars. Someone is looking for a story that sounds exactly like your own. Show your scars. They might just be the thing that someone needs to not feel alone. Scars that shine, shine, shine. Every single one a line of grace. Scars that shine, shine, shine. Written all across my face. I am not ashamed of what I've carried. I am not ashamed of what I've been, because everything that tried to mark me only proved that I'm still breathing, still in. Your scars are not your shame, they are your story. Wear them. It should have finished me, but here I am, still breathing, still standing. I walked through fire that left no marks. I swam through oceans made of dark. There were nights I should have drowned, but somehow my feet still touched the ground. I lost things I thought defined me. I let go of what confined me, and every fall taught me to rise in ways I could never have realized. They counted me out in the valley. They said I would not make it back, but something inside kept rallying against every single attack. I'm surviving what should have killed surviving. It was never an accident. There was one night, one specific night, and I almost didn't make it through. It was a Tuesday, I remember, the kind of cold that gets inside your bones. Everyone around me was asleep, and I had never felt so alone. I had tried everything I knew. I had prayed until I had no words. I had cried until I had no tears, and no one seemed to hear. But something kept me breathing. Something kept the morning near. Something in the darkness whispered, I am here. I am here. The night I almost gave up was the night you came the closest. The night I almost gave up was the night gave up. Was the night everything changed. I've met others who have lived it, that same age, that same conclusion, that same place where hope runs out, and all that's left is the confusion. But we're still here to tell it, still here to hold the broken, still here because the night we almost quit was not the final word that had been spoken. Something kept us breathing, something kept us something kept the morning near. Something kept the morning near. Something in the darkness whispered, I am here. I am here. I almost gave up. Was the night you came the closest. The night I almost gave up was the night that I needed you the most. And I don't know how you found me in the silence and the shame, but the night I almost gave up was the night everything changed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're in that night right now, if you're standing on that edge somehow, if you think that no one sees the weight, if you think that it's already too late, hold on, just hold on. The morning doesn't know your name yet. Hold on, just hold on. The story isn't finished, not yet. That night didn't take you. That night couldn't break you. There is mercy in the morning. It is coming for you. Oh, the night that almost had you was the night grace came and saved you. And you are still here, still here, still alive. If tonight is that night for you, please hold on. The morning is still coming. I want to take a moment to honor the version of me that got through it. Hey! She didn't know she'd make it. She just took another step. She didn't have the answers, but she prayed through every breath. She cried more than she laughed in. She doubted more than she believed, but she kept on showing up, even in the days she couldn't breathe. I wanna hold her gently. I wanna tell her what I know, that every hard step she was taking was the way that she would grow. The version of me that suffered deserves to be honored today. The version of me that suffered found a way when there was no way. She didn't see what she was building. She just carried what she could. The version of me that suffered did the best she ever could, and she was enough. She was enough. He didn't know he'd see the sunrise. He just made it through the night. He didn't know the pain was sculpting something beautiful and right. He wore the shame of seasons that were never really his to bear. But he stood when others would have fallen, and he breathed the same hot air. I wanna hold him gently. I wanna tell him what I know, that every hard step he was taking was the way that he would grow. The version of me that suffered deserves to be honored today. The version of me that suffered found a way when there was no way. She didn't see what she was building. She just carried what she could. The version of me that suffered did the best she ever could, and she was enough. She was enough. To the you that barely made it, to the you still in the storm, to the you who feels the smallest in a life that feels so warm. You are enough in this moment. You are enough as you are. You don't have to be put together to still be someone's falling star. Honor that version of you, the one who barely made it through. Honor that version of you. God saw every single thing she'd do, every stumble, every surrender, every tear, in every splendor. That version was not less than whole. That version was your truest soul. To the you that got through the hardest season, thank you. You made now possible. looked for God in the miracle, but I found Him in the waiting room. I thought that faith was moving mountains. I thought it was the answered prayer. I thought it was the breakthrough moment when everything shifted in the air. But I sat in waiting rooms for years. I sat in silence and in doubt, and slowly, slowly something happened that I couldn't do without. It wasn't loud, it wasn't lightning, it was presence in the still. It was not the thing I prayed for, but it was more than I could feel. I found God in the waiting, not in the miracle alone. I found God in the waiting. That's when I learned I wasn't alone in the in-between and the almost, in the not yet and the soon. I found God in the waiting, in the silence of the room. There's a discipline in waiting that no rushing can replace. There's a depth that only comes when you stop and hold the space. I wanted what was on the other side, but the waiting was the gift. And every day inside the silence was another needed lift. It wasn't loud, it wasn't lightning, it was presence in the still. It was not the thing I prayed for, but it was more than I could feel. I found God in the waiting, not in the miracle alone. I found God in the waiting. That's when I learned I wasn't alone in the in-between and the almost, in the not yet and the soon. I found God in the waiting, in the silence of the room. Don't despise the waiting season. Don't abandon what you've grown. In the quiet of the middle, hide the seed you haven't known. Something is forming in the waiting. Something is being rearranged. What you think is God forgetting is God making you for change. In the waiting, He was there. He was there in the silence. He was near in the seasons with no answer. He was working. He was clear. The waiting wasn't empty. The waiting wasn't waste. I found God in the waiting, and I found Him face to face. Don't give up in the waiting. Something is being built that you can't see yet.